I'd like to talk a little bit about sludge disposal. In the fecal sludge management world, people do lots and lots of work on different methods of sludge treatment, which is all good, and sludge beneficiation, where you can maybe get some of the nutrients out of the sludge and beneficiate it. But one has to be sensible about it. If you are spending 10 times more on transporting and treating the sludge than the value you're getting out of it, you do need to consider just the simplest basic options, which is to have a disposal pit on site if you have the space, which in many rural areas you do. Some of the big cities of the world you probably don't. But if you do have the space, if you just dig a trench and put the sludge in a trench and then bury it well, that sludge is contained. You've taken it out of a hole in the ground, you put it back into a hole in the ground. There's no difference from a public health point of view. If you're in a city which doesn't have space for that, then you need to have enough drums that you can transport all the sludge from the pit, which could be as many as 20 or even 40 drums from a pit, or 60. So you've got to have a truck or a trailer that can take all those drums, which you'll then take to a treatment facility, maybe a digester or some drying beds, where the sludge is then processed. The transport could be a tractor trailer, it could be a 1-ton pickup, it could be a picky, it could be a 4-ton truck, whatever. But you've got to have enough drums. If you don't have enough drums, then your pit emptying team is going to fill a few drums and spend half the day sitting around waiting for the drums to come back. So if you are having to cart those drums to a disposal site which is off-site, you must have enough drums for your team to work effectively, which means at least probably 80 drums for a team to work effectively. 40 drums for one pit, 40 drums for another pit. That means they can keep busy all day without sitting around waiting for transport. What isn't safe is surface disposal, just dumping the sludge in the nearest stormwater drain or in a ditch on the side of a road. That's very bad for public health. That should never be allowed.